It's me, it's Destiny. If you're new, what's up? I'm Destiny. Join the XO gang. Hit subscribe down below. Check out these social links that are right here. But yes, I'm here today just to talk to you guys because I never just come to talk. Yeah, I just wanted to be more transparent with you guys and talk to you guys more. I've been realizing that although I'm a vlogger, a video blogger on YouTube, I am very private and I don't really like talking about myself. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I got a vlogging camera and I've been vlogging, and yes, I have been vlogging, but it's so hard to just pull out my camera like in the moment of things, you know? Because I don't even like to bring out my camera, my phone in the moment of things. So yeah, I'm going to continue to figure out what's my vlogging style and what I feel comfortable with, but I don't think I'm definitely not going to be one of those people who does, like, you know, daily vlogs. I thought I was going to be an event vlogger. I tried to, you know, vlog at the Party Next Door concert, but then we couldn't bring like cameras with detachable lenses in, so that was a flop. And then, you know, obviously I couldn't bring out my camera for the meet and greet or anything, so it was just like, okay, I guess that's not going to be a thing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to come to you guys probably weekly and do weekly or monthly. It depends on what goes down, because honestly not a lot goes down. Well, this semester not too much went down. Not too much that I can tell you guys. My life is crazy. But yeah, so what I'm coming to you guys today, I'm just going to be, you know, talking about what's been going on with me, what I've been up to. Graduation's coming up. I graduate. I officially have only 20 weeks of school left, period. So 2 more weeks of this semester and then 18 weeks of next semester, and your girl is done. So excited. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys what I've been doing. You guys know that I've been doing a lot of stuff with you know, internships and making sure I stay busy. So like, how am I going to, you know, translate that into a career coming up and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. So again, I have 2 weeks until final week. So I have 1 week until finals week. And then I am going to do finals, and I'm going to get prepared for the new year. And next semester I am going to be coming to you guys with daily updates, and I'm going to make sure that I will vlog the process of me transitioning from college to New York or LA, wherever I end up. Those are the 2 places where I really want to end up. It just depends where I get a job. Right now, I know financially I can handle, you know, either or. So that's not much of a barrier. Right now, I'm just like, where am I going to get a job? Because obviously, you know, I can only live off of what I've saved so much, because, you know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't make too much money on here. I probably make enough to pay like 1 or 2 bills or something like that, but definitely not to live off of. So yeah, I will be vlogging that process and everything. So where should I start? Because I'm a talker, but I'm not a talker, but I'm not. Okay, so yeah, what's coming up? So I have been looking at apartments in LA. I haven't been to California at all. I know I want to live in downtown Los Angeles. You know, a lot of people ask me why I don't plan to move to New York. Honestly, New York was never a thing for me until I had my internship, and I really loved it, and I still do love New York. I just don't want to work in the magazine industry anymore. So honestly, there's really no reason for me to be attached to it other than, you know, I've been there and I experienced it. And, you know, at this point in my life, I'm not letting comfort guide my decisions, if that makes sense, because, you know, right now it's time for me to take the risks. I'm graduating college. I'm going to be an adult. So, you know, I've always wanted to move to Los Angeles. I'm not sure exactly why. I think because, you know, that's where all the celebrities were and everything when I was younger. That's why I always wanted to move there. But now I'm just like, you know, I want to live in some warm ass weather. Like I don't want to deal with the winters in New York. I love when it's warmer outside. You know, that's my comfort zone with fashion. And, you know, when I'm most happy, I hate winter and fall fashion. You know, that's just, layering is just not my thing. I just, you know, so yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I found an apartment. I plan to move with 2 roommates. I'm not going to tell you guys the apartment I found, obviously, but I found an apartment that seems pretty affordable, online, obviously, but I'm just going online, engaging, you know, where I can actually afford to stay. You know, I can't do much with 3 roommates. I can't pay over $1,000 on rent, you know, just for, you know, myself with 3 roommates. So that's what I'm looking for right now, is to where I can only pay like $1,000 for just rent, not including utilities. Yeah, I will go to Los Angeles or California. I will go to like check out these places and check out the scene over spring break. Honestly, I really want to move there, but I'm nervous because I don't know if, you know, that's going to be my vibe. So far what I've been hearing from other people, and, you know, the people I know, they're in that scene where it's like, or they seen that scene where, you know, the beautiful women always have sugar daddies, and, you know, you go to the parties and, you know, there's drugs and, like, you know, just, you know, a lot of egos and stuff, which I know there's egos everywhere in LA, so let me just scratch that off. But I'm definitely a very, like, chill, good girl. Like, I don't drink, you know, I don't do drugs. I love going out, but I love just going out and enjoying people and just vibing and talking to people and dancing and stuff, you know. So, and I'm also very independent. I don't, you know, I don't want a man to take care of me. I want to, you know, take care of myself. And, you know, I've had friends who are, you know, in that mode, and when you have that mode of having it, like when you have a sugar daddy, from my experience is, you know, you think, you know, well, basically what I'm saying is I got into it with my friend who had a sugar daddy, just because her, you know, we just think differently, like on, you know, relationships and other things. And, you know, she would say something and I'd just be like, no, it's not ethical. It's not a moral code right there. So yeah, I'm nervous about that because, you know, I don't mind having, you know, I don't judge people at all, but I want to make sure that I can, you know, also find people and find like places to go where it's not like, you know, that type of stuff going on, because it's really like, you know, you are what you associate yourself with, if you know what I mean. So if, you know, I'm a beautiful girl, I moved to LA, I'm out of college, you know, if I have a bunch of friends who just have sugar daddies, then I feel like people are going to assume that. If I have a bunch of friends who go to the parties and, you know, they're doing the crazy drugs, I just feel like people are going to assume that. So yeah, that's what I'm really nervous about, that going to LA. But other than that, you know, I feel cool. Like, I'm a chill person. I'm a hardworking person. I can get along with anyone, like, even though, you know, I'm a good girl. You know, it's really funny because I was just telling my friend, I was like, because I went out to dinner with another one of my friends, and then people kept saying hi, you know, oh, you're just so polite, you're so pristine, and I'm like, you know, I really didn't like super notice how, you know, I guess polite I am. And then I told my other friend when I got back here, I was like, you know, I really thought I was a bad girl. Like, I was watching Bad Girls Club one day and I was like, I can definitely be on the Bad Girls Club. And she was like, Destiny, no. You do not belong on the Bad Girls Club. You are not a bad girl. But anyway, shit, forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, but yeah, I can, you know, I can chop it up with anyone. So yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about the weather, and I'm just, yeah, I'm excited for something completely new. I do like the fact that, I can't lie, I do like the fact that a lot of the celebrities I admire and who I would love to work with, and a lot of the, you know, companies and, you know, brands, you know, they're out there. So that's really why I want to move out there. With New York, I mean, I wouldn't mind moving to New York, but it does get cold. It does get gloomy. I love the transportation out there. I love it. And, you know, I just wouldn't mind because, you know, I made friends out there. I have friends out there, and I love how creative it is out there and how open it is out there. So, you know, right now I'm just like, it is what it is. But as far as career, I'm definitely not applying to jobs right now because I don't want to start until fall of next year. I definitely want to take the summer off if I can. I am going to apply to some summer internships if I can, because I would love to intern one more time before I get my official position. I feel like I need a little more experience. I do have a lot of experience, but I want a lot more engaging experience, if you know what I mean. Right now, I really want to work for a brand during South by Southwest. I'm going to actually email people on Monday, this Monday coming up. By the time I put this video up, I probably had already emailed. But I'm definitely, right now, I'm looking at Spotify, the Spotify house. I would love that. I was also thinking in the House of Vans, but I was thinking if I was to, you know, volunteer with the House of Vans, it'd be more of me just working the show. And, you know, I really want to activate a brand, you know, be on my feet and talking to, you know, the people who are out there. Oh, honestly, on top of my list is the Yes Jules agency. I love them. I've, you know, watched them come up. I've seen them grow from when it was, you know, first established. So, you know, I really feel what they're about. It's a all women's team, and I love them. So hopefully I will be able to work with them over South by Southwest. But for the past 2 years or so, I think not last year, but not the year before last year, but the year before that one too, I forgot. But I've been out there and I've worked for, you know, a management team. I've also worked with a few artists, so I've been out there and stuff. So hopefully that'll help me out. And yeah, that's really where I'm at with everything. I've definitely been taking vlogging seriously, and I'm really excited to move because it was like as soon as I moved to New York, y'all, over the summer, like, people was really effing with me. Like, I don't know if it was you, but, you know, you was really effing with me. I got so many followers. I made, you know, the most money that I've ever made. And, you know, it really just put it in perspective because, like, I've never been, you know, I've never been on YouTube to make money until I never really thought about that or thought about my YouTube as a business until this summer when, you know, I started getting amazing brand deals. I love working with brands. I love being able to try things out and show you guys, being invited to different things, but also, you know, making that money. It really, you know, I didn't make like a whole bunch. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, but I made, you know, I made a good amount, and it really helped me out being in New York. You know, it was the, like, I've always made money like here and there, but it was like, oh, you know, it was like, you know, I'd get some money and I'd spend it on new equipment and stuff. So I just kind of, you know, put the money back in. But over the summer, I really realized, like, wow, like, I can really make money, like, doing what I love. Like, I really love doing this, and I really made, you know, I made money that helped me out so I can, you know, keep doing this. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I've been really having fun with my content wise, you know. I'm gonna try to get more cinematic with what I do. That's, you know, I got some things coming up for graduation. I want to start doing, you know, Music Mondays again. I'm trying to figure out how I want to format that. What else? Yeah, music Mondays again, but I want to do like movement Mondays though, to where I'm just like freestyle dancing for no reason, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So yeah, that was my quick life update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll check you guys later.